Enlarged prostate? 4 nuts. You should never touch in 4 that help shrink your prostate fast. Are you tired of those 3 a.m. bathroom trips that leave you exhausted every morning? That weak stream that takes forever to finish? What if 4 nuts sitting in your kitchen right now are secretly making your prostate bigger, while 4 others could start shrinking it tomorrow? Harvard tracked 47,299 men for 26 years and discovered something shocking. The nuts most guys think are healthy actually increase prostate problems. But certain nuts can reduce prostate size and improve urinary flow in weeks. Tonight could be your last night of interrupted sleep if you know which nuts to avoid for an enlarged prostate and which nuts for prostate health you should eat daily. The first prostate destroyer hiding in your kitchen is salted nuts. Every handful you eat triggers a cascade of inflammation that makes your prostate swell bigger and squeezes your urethra tighter. Here's exactly what happens inside your body. Salt forces your kidneys to retain extra water around inflamed tissues. Your prostate becomes a waterlogged sponge pressing against your bladder. Within hours, you feel that familiar urgent need to urinate, but struggle to empty completely. Medical researchers across the United States agree that excess sodium directly worsens BPH symptoms. The extra fluid doesn't just collect randomly. It gravitates toward already inflamed prostate tissue, making the swelling worse. This creates a vicious cycle where more salt equals more trips to the bathroom. Don't fall for the lightly salted trap on package labels. Food manufacturers use this phrase to fool health-conscious buyers, but these nuts still contain enough sodium to trigger prostate inflammation. Even sea salt and Himalayan pink salt cause the same swelling reaction in sensitive prostate tissue. The worst offenders include those cocktail nuts from the gas station, salted peanuts at baseball games, and those fancy mixed nuts in gift tins. Restaurant bar nuts are absolutely loaded with sodium to make you thirsty for more drinks. Your prostate cells react to salt like a bee sting, causes skin to puff up. The inflammation compounds daily until your entire pelvic region stays chronically swollen. This constant pressure creates that weak stream and incomplete emptying that ruins your sleep. But what I'm about to reveal next will shock you even more. The second nut is something most men eat every morning thinking it's healthy. Before we get there, I'd love to know where you're watching from and what prostate issues you're dealing with right now. Are you waking up multiple times each night or struggling with that weak stream during the day? If you're working to fix your enlarged prostate, naturally make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type "great" in the comments or "improve" if it doesn't. I want to keep making this better for you. Now here's the shocker. That jar of peanut butter you spread on toast every morning is quietly feeding your enlarged prostate. You probably think peanut butter is healthy protein, but your prostate sees it as pure poison. The Netherlands tracked 279 men for over 20 years and discovered something terrifying. Men who ate commercial peanut butter regularly had significantly higher rates of prostate problems. This wasn't a small study with questionable results. This was 2 decades of real data from real men just like you. Here's why your morning peanut butter toast is destroying your prostate. Most commercial brands contain hydrogenated oils that trigger massive inflammation throughout your pelvic region. These artificial fats stick to your prostate cells and create chronic swelling that never goes away. Even the so-called natural peanut butters aren't safe. Many contain processed vegetable oils that your body recognizes as foreign invaders. Your immune system attacks these oils, creating inflammation that makes your prostate grow larger every single day. Think about this for a moment. You wake up thinking you're eating healthy protein, but you're actually feeding the exact inflammation that's squeezing your urethra shut. The food you trust most is betraying your prostate health. But the third nut is even more deceptive because it's marketed specifically as a health food. The health food I'm talking about is chocolate-covered almonds and sugar-coated mixed nuts. The marketing makes you think you're getting antioxidants and healthy fats, but you're actually poisoning your prostate with every bite. Here's what happens when you eat these supposedly healthy treats. The sugar coating hits your bloodstream like a freight train, sending your insulin levels through the roof. High insulin is like a miracle for your prostate cells, making them multiply faster and grow bigger. Your body goes into panic mode trying to process all that sugar. This creates an inflammatory firestorm throughout your entire pelvic region. The inflammation doesn't just disappear after an hour. It compounds day after day until your prostate becomes a chronically swollen mess, pressing against everything around it. Those yogurt-covered raisins in the health food aisle are just as deadly. Same goes for honey-roasted cashews and maple-glazed pecans. The food industry tricks you into thinking these are nutritious when they're actually prostate destroyers disguised as health foods. If you're finding this eye-opening, please hit that thumbs up button right now. It might seem small, but it could help this reach another man who's suffering through those sleepless nights and doesn't know why. Your like could literally change someone's life. The sugar creates a vicious cycle in your body. More sugar equals more insulin equals bigger prostate cells. Bigger prostate cells equal more pressure on your bladder and weaker urine flow. But what I'm about to show you next is the most shocking of all. The most shocking destroyer is fried and oil-roasted nuts. You might think cooking nuts in oil makes them healthier, but you're actually creating microscopic weapons that attack your prostate cells directly. When nuts get heated to high temperatures, something dangerous happens inside them. They form compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which are basically cellular poison. These AGEs stick to your prostate tissue like glue and trigger massive inflammation that never stops. Here's the scary part about this process. Even healthy oils like olive oil and avocado oil turn toxic when heated past their smoking point. The high heat transforms these good fats into inflammatory compounds that your immune system treats as foreign invaders. Every restaurant serves these prostate killers without warning you. Those warm mixed nuts at the bar have been roasted in industrial oils at scorching temperatures. The honey-roasted peanuts at the movie theater are loaded with AGEs that will inflame your prostate for days. Even those expensive organic roasted nuts from the health food store contain these inflammatory compounds. The packaging might say organic, but the damage happens during the high heat roasting process, regardless of how pure the original ingredients were. Your prostate cells can't defend themselves against this constant chemical assault. The inflammation builds up over months and years until your prostate becomes a swollen, painful mess. But here's the incredible news. 4 specific nuts can actually reverse this damage. Those 4 healing nuts start with pecans, and what they can do for your prostate will amaze you. While other nuts are destroying your prostate health, pecans are quietly rebuilding it from the inside out. Pecans contain a powerful compound called beta-sitosterol, which works like a natural prostate medicine. This compound literally shrinks swollen prostate tissue and opens up your urethra so you can urinate normally again. The Cochrane database, which reviews the best medical research worldwide, confirmed that beta-sitosterol dramatically improves urinary flow in men with enlarged prostates. Here's what happens when you eat pecans regularly. The beta-sitosterol travels directly to your prostate cells and reduces the inflammation that's been choking off your urine flow. Within weeks, you'll notice you can empty your bladder completely instead of that frustrating dribbling that never seems to end. A 2023 study tracked men with prostate problems who ate pecans daily. These men reported sleeping through the night without bathroom trips for the first time in years. Their morning urine flow became stronger and more consistent. Some said it felt like having their 20-year-old bladder back. You need about 2 ounces of raw pecans every day, which is roughly a handful. Don't buy the candied or salted versions because those will undo all the benefits. Eat them raw or lightly toast them yourself at low temperature to preserve the beta-sitosterol. The best time to eat your daily pecans is with breakfast because your body absorbs the beta-sitosterol better when you have some fat in your stomach. You can chop them into yogurt or oatmeal or just eat them straight from the bag. But pecans are just the beginning. The next nut has an even more powerful effect on prostate inflammation. That even more powerful nut is cashews, and they heal your prostate in a completely different way than pecans. While pecans target prostate tissue directly, cashews fix the underlying metabolic problems that fuel prostate enlargement in the first place. Your enlarged prostate isn't just a local problem in your pelvis. It's connected to inflammation throughout your entire body, especially in your liver and blood vessels. When these systems are inflamed, your prostate stays swollen no matter what else you try. Cashews are metabolic healers that clean up this body-wide inflammation. A breakthrough 2024 study in Frontiers in Nutrition followed men who ate cashews daily for 8 weeks. The results shocked the researchers because these men didn't just improve their prostate symptoms, They fixed multiple health problems at once. Their liver enzymes dropped to healthy levels, which meant their bodies could process toxins better. Their inflammation markers plummeted throughout their bloodstream. Most importantly, their prostate symptoms improved dramatically because the underlying metabolic chaos was finally under control. Here's why this matters for your prostate health. When your metabolism runs smoothly, your body stops producing the inflammatory chemicals that make your prostate swell. Think of cashews as cleaning up the mess in your bloodstream so your prostate can finally heal properly. You need about 30 grams of raw cashews daily, which is roughly a small handful. Buy them unsalted and unroasted, because processing destroys the anti-inflammatory compounds that make them so powerful. Store them in your refrigerator to keep them fresh and eat them as a mid-morning or afternoon snack. But the third healing nut contains antioxidants so powerful they can actually reverse years of prostate damage. Those damage-reversing antioxidants come from hazelnuts and pistachios, which work together like a tag team to rescue your prostate from years of abuse. These two nuts attack prostate problems from completely different angles, but when you combine them, the results are incredible. Hazelnuts are antioxidant protectors packed with selenium, zinc, and vitamin E. Mayo Clinic research shows these three nutrients work together to shield your prostate cells from the daily damage that causes enlargement. Think of hazelnuts as building a protective fortress around each prostate cell so inflammation can't get inside and cause havoc. The selenium in hazelnuts is especially powerful because it activates enzymes that literally eat up the free radicals attacking your prostate tissue. These free radicals are like rust forming inside your prostate, and selenium stops the rusting process before it can cause permanent damage. Pistachios bring a different kind of healing power through compounds called phenolics. A 2021 study in Nutrients Journal discovered that pistachio phenolics act like tiny firefighters rushing to put out inflammation wherever they find it in your prostate. Here's what makes this combination so effective. Hazelnuts prevent new damage while pistachios repair existing damage. You're getting both protection and healing in every handful you eat. The synergy between these nuts is remarkable. When you eat them together, the selenium from hazelnuts helps your body absorb more of the phenolic compounds from pistachios. This means you get amplified benefits that neither nut could provide alone. You need about 30 grams of hazelnuts daily, which is roughly 25 nuts. For pistachios, aim for 1 to 2 ounces, which is about 50 kernels. You can eat them separately throughout the day or mix them together as a powerful prostate healing snack. The best strategy is rotating all 4 healing nuts throughout your week. Monday and Tuesday, focus on pecans. Wednesday and Thursday, switch to cashews. Friday and weekend, combine hazelnuts with pistachios. This gives your prostate a constant supply of different healing compounds working around the clock. Now you have the complete picture of how to transform your prostate health starting today. This complete picture means you now have the power to take control of your prostate health, starting with your very next snack. You know exactly which nuts are destroying your prostate and which ones will heal it. Never touch salted nuts because they trigger inflammation and urinary problems. Avoid commercial peanut butter that feeds prostate enlargement with inflammatory oils. Stay away from sugar-coated nuts that spike insulin and fuel prostate growth. Skip fried nuts that create toxic compounds attacking your prostate cells. Instead, reach for pecans with their beta-sitosterol that improves urine flow and reduces nighttime bathroom trips. Add cashews to heal the metabolic inflammation keeping your prostate swollen. Include hazelnuts for selenium and antioxidants that protect against future damage. Finish with pistachios and their phenolic compounds that actively repair existing prostate problems. Your transformation starts today with one simple choice. Tonight, when you're reaching for a snack, choose healing nuts instead of harmful ones. Tomorrow morning, skip the peanut butter toast and grab a handful of raw pecans instead. If this video gave you hope for finally sleeping through the night and urinating normally again, please subscribe to Knowhow for more natural prostate solutions. Type relief in the comments if you feel empowered to take control of your prostate health. Share this with any man in your life who's suffering in silence. You might just save him from years of unnecessary prostate problems.